Thankfully, the business gig junk removal here in San Francisco and serving all of the Bay Area in California. We've been quite busy actually. So I got a camera crew now. Got Anderson. And we got Dorian, right-hand man right here. El mero mero Dorian. And we're pretty much going to handle some things, clean out a garden, also help them put a fence. On top of that, fix some flooring for them. So on paper, we are a junk removal company that is licensed and insured, but my dad is also a plumber of 30 years plus experience. On top of that, we know many people, various connections and niches. So roofers, painters with license or with no licensing, whichever ones you guys want. So off to the first job. And all right, thank you. We're gonna go dispose of a couch. Usually a lot of the people can't dispose of couches because they don't own like a big truck or a van. So usually that helps me out a lot. I usually go on Facebook Marketplace and I send them like a template of like, hey, if you ever need to dispose of this item, I can do it for a reasonable price, so on and so forth. And that's how I've gotten like a couple of jobs here and there. I opened my company 4 months ago, gig. Well, more so it should be GIG, junk removal. God is great junk removal, because every job that I get, it's because of him. And I'm just extremely grateful. The most important thing is that you have to believe in yourself. Even when times are really tough and no one wants to give you an opportunity, you have to genuinely believe that you're gonna get the job. You're gonna get a big job, you're gonna get one job, and then it's kind of like a domino effect. So whenever you get your first job, you want to do the best that you can. Be prepared, maybe get another person, 2 people instead of 1. My very first job, I did it by myself. It was a rough one, and the guy was not happy. I took a little bit longer than usual. I charged a little bit higher, and he's not gonna call me back. I wouldn't call myself either. But now with the experience that I have, I'm ready for that job if you were to call me again or something similar to it. So my best advice is just do your research, don't be scared. Give them a price. If you're sometimes scared of going too high, just give them that price anyway, and then they might bring it down anyway. Nah, I can't do that. I'll call someone else. You gotta learn to just move on. Or you can be what price works for you. And if they say 350 and if you do the calculations, if the numbers work for you, then go ahead and take it. But 2 months I went without getting a job. It was extremely difficult. And now I just thank God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, that I've been busy ever since. It's important to post information on social media, have a template for things that you're gonna post on Facebook, Nextdoor, all the free social media platforms that a lot of people utilize. We have the Jeffrey Meister. We have Top G Media. And you have yours truly, obviously, protagonist of the show, Chris. Stop. So usually when you have a dump truck, you want to learn how many cubic yards it has. So how you do that is you get a tape measure, get the inside part of the dump truck, and then get it from the length. All right, and then you get the width of it. Then you go from the length, from the end all the way to the back, and then you get the height, and then you multiply all 3 of those, and then that gives you your cubic yards and all that stuff. if you have a client who texts you, put their name, so then it doesn't seem like, hey, hello, who is this? You seem more professional, like you put in more effort. Hey Sean, how you doing? You put the price of what you gave them as an estimate. So let's say I charged Johnson $500 for this job. Put Johnson in 500, and if you want to be really fancy, if he has an iPhone or you have an iPhone, put edit and then the contacts, the address of where they live. So in that way, if they say, yeah, we're good to go, boom, you already have it, you click it, you just tell Siri where to go, and then good to go. That store over there, the car dealership, whatever. So I was about to work there actually. Funny story, I applied because I was doing like this engineering course for computer stuff. And in the meantime, I was gonna work there just to kind of stay busy. But the price that they gave me was so low that I didn't want to work there because I knew I was worth more. And it's kind of funny, just kind of like this business where I'm starting to see like my true value to a certain extent. You're never gonna get your true worth because there's no price. There's no price for you. But it's amazing how one decision can change your life forever, for the better or for the worse. So just be extremely smart and wise with the decisions that you choose. Hope that helps out.